Okay. Oh, let's fix this. All right, guys. I'm just coming to you talking a little bit about the have and have nots. It was an alright episode, it did move the story along somewhat, but nothing really huge happened. I didn't even take any notes, so let's do it. Alright, we start off with Erica and Veronica at the hotel. Of course, when we left off on the last episode, Veronica was basically at the door of Erica's hotel room. Okay. And basically Veronica confronted Erica, asking all kinds of questions. David was on the phone with Erica, and he was like, "Give me the phone," or excuse me, "Give Veronica the phone," and stuff like that. And I mean, it didn't go anywhere, just a bunch of threats. Veronica's like, I'm gonna get you, and giving all these epithets and things of that nature. I was over it. What else happened after that? The next thing that happened, back downstairs in the lobby, Jeffrey and Miss Candy Cane was downstairs. They were trying to figure out what was going on, what we were supposed to do. I guess they were under the impression that Veronica said, "Stay downstairs, and I'm gonna do whatever." I don't know why they stayed. I do believe they should have made sure to stay hidden. But, I don't see any point in staying at the hotel. But whatever. At that time, Oscar shows up. And he's like, "Hey, I really need you to help me scam Barack Obama Jr." Shout out to Ashley Miller. And, she was like, "No, I'm going to get loud," or whatever. And it's like, she got loud and then he ran away. That was pretty much it with that. Oh, and Jeffrey and Candace, they did have a whole lot of back and forth, basically talking about how Jeffrey is playing his new boo, Justin. I mostly feel like his heart is somewhat in it, but just using him for what he does, being a police officer. But I don't think he's really like using him like a Candace would. Let's see what else. Wyatt in his home, with Quita. And, you know what? I have just a quick suggestion. Can Quita put on a brassiere? I have no problem with the free flowing tatas. But, I think I've had enough. I think that's all I'm saying. I've had enough. I believe she should, put or button up that shirt. That's all she could do. Do that. Whatever. Moving on. Her and whatever the dude's name is that was over at Wyatt's apartment with her, saying, "Oh, we're gonna steal all your money. We're gonna go to the bank and get the rest of the money you got. I know you got some more money." Whew. I was over that whole scene as well. Wyatt stupid. Quita stupid. I just get annoyed by watching them, but it is a part of the show, so I just continue to watch. They were talking about how hungry they were. Wyatt was over shaking and convulsing and stuff because, he was coming down off the drugs and stuff like that. I think it's kind of nice that at least Quita knows the process of ridding the drugs out of your life. So she knew that he would end up throwing up and stuff eventually. That was about it for that. Wyatt found a phone or a tablet on the floor. On the couch across from him. And did y'all notice that the couch that Wyatt was laying in was real deep like he was really deep into the couch? Maybe that's just me. If you notice it, please let me know in the comments. Anywho, moving forward, because that whole Quita and Wyatt thing, that wasn't too much of nothing. After that, we go to the Cryer's home. Jim and whatever his wife's name is, y'all know I don't do names like that all that well. I was doing a pretty good job until now. what's her name? Catherine. Ha! Anyway, Catherine, she's still, upset and stuff like that. I killed people and I need you to leave because, I'm bossing up. Jimmy, he was like watching the TV and seeing, first of all, everything that was going on with Jennifer. Jennifer is deceased, and but of course they don't know that right now. All they're saying is that she's missing. She hasn't come. She's not at her home. It's not like her to not be, all missing and such. So they're looking for her, and there was a killing. All that we know is that Candace, she's a suspect. It was at her house, or whatever. But it didn't go that far at that point. But the reporters, they were real like whack. Usually reporters are, they're reading their teleprompters really nicely and stuff like that, going smoothly. But it felt like, it just looked like they were actors trying to be reporters. That's what it looked like. I think they needed to do better with that one. Anywho, let's see what else. Catherine was telling Jimmy to just get out of my house. Get out of my house, you know what I'm saying? And basically, Jim was pointing out the fact that you created this mess, and now I have to clean it up. And it's really true. Like, I really enjoyed Catherine being the mean, just upset. I'm over here trying to get things the way I need them to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? And she just made a mess by doing that. Even though she did some boss stuff, she wasn't boss enough to plan it all the way through. So now Jim has to go ahead and clean up all her mess. And I'm excited to see how they're going to do it. But, y'all know how Tyler Perry is. It's just going to move slowly. But it's going to happen. But it's going to move slowly. Let's see. Next. Well, throughout the whole time, while we're looking at Candace, she was ignoring her phone because Benny was blowing up her phone because Benny needed to find her so that she will not be killed by war. He was trying to protect her. She finally picked up the phone and everything, and you know what? She did that while she was in the room with Erica. I personally feel that Candace should not disclose too much of anything to Erica, but she not only told her where she was, but she also told Erica that she killed her baby daddy and Benny buried her and stuff like that. Like, I really kind of thought that Candace could see that we shouldn't be trusting Erica. She's real shysty and stuff, but apparently she doesn't see that yet. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Veronica is going to find out who Erica is working with, because remember when Veronica was talking to Erica, she was like, so who's your pimp? Is it this dude? Is it this dude? Is it Slickback? Is it this person? I think that she's going to find out who her connection is, and she's going to end up seeing that it's war. And I think that somehow in the midst of everything, Candace is going to find that out. But I kind of thought that Candace was already onto her. I guess not. You can see she's suspicious, but she's not on to her like that. But anywho, Benny said, I'm going to meet you in the lobby. Click. And she went downstairs. Candace and Benny just go ahead and start arguing very loudly in front of the nice Caucasian people. Benny was really loud. And I mean, he had a right to be. He was very upset at her and stuff because, basically she ruined his life again. And, let's see. I really do believe that they should have just went outside. But of course, this is basically a soap opera. They have to be dramatic. They have to be loud. So, they did that. I was over Benny somewhat. But then again, Benny was really making amazing points. Like, why should I believe anything you say and stuff? But what I am confused about, why couldn't Benny just start off from the gate? Look, war is out and trying to kill you. We need to go. Because apparently that's what got her to move. Why couldn't he just share that information beforehand? But I guess if he didn't share that information beforehand, or if he would have said, hey, let's go, war's trying to kill you, the show would have been a lot shorter. So I guess we'll just go with what Tyler Perry says to do. Is that it? yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a marvelous day. And if you like what I'm doing here, won't you click subscribe? Okay, because my mommy said so. And also, you can look at my other videos that I've been posting. I hope that you enjoy those as well. Won't you like this video? And send some comments my way. I would love to converse with you. Have a great day, guys.